Sydney Race 4, the Tui's Blue handicap over 2,000 metres.
2,000 metre race, race number 4. And the favourite, Many Hands, well tried at 5-4, 13-4 for number 1, Baggio. Now they're all in and set to go. 2,000 metres, the journey, a blind start from this commentary point. And a man with a flag drops the flag. They're off and racing now, race 4. One of the first away in the middle there was Majestic Mission, showing good speed out wider on the track, going fast. Is Regency Square on settling down, and Storm the Fort goes quickly. Majestic Mission of the 1800 takes over from Storm the Fort. Shushtar third, and Baggio trapped a little bit wide and racing keenly runs to equal third. Followed on the inside by Coughlak Valley, and further out and very wide Regency Square around Kiwi Flights. As they negotiate the 1,500 metre turn, Will back in the field, Many Hands the favourite third last, followed by Lady Honora on the outside of Harper Valley. At the 1,400 and on the outside, Storm the Fort racing most ungenerously goes up with Regency Square to take the lead off Majestic Mission, and they put speed on now by 2.5 to Shushtar and a half Baggio at the 1,200. Then came Kiwi Flights, followed by next on the inside Coughlak Valley from Will back in the field, Many Hands. Then came Harper Valley back with Lady Honora at the rear. They work on the side, 1,000 to go, and Regency Square leads the way. 3/4 Storm the Fort, Majestic Mission. Now Baggio works closer on the outside and goes up and takes the lead. Baggio followed around the field by Kiwi Flights. Further back, Shushtar, Majestic Mission from Many Hands, and a muddling run affair by the 800. Will back in the field up to the 700 now, Coughlak Valley, followed by Lady Honora, and Harper Valley is at the rear. Up at the 600, Baggio leads by a half length. Kiwi Flights running second. Shushtar comes at them 3 wide from Storm the Fort. Then came Regency Square giving ground, and Many Hands working home Will now. 400 metres to go. Baggio turns on the rail, a length in front. On the outside, Shushtar trying to reach it. Many Hands under immense pressure behind them. Kiwi Flight still ahead of it, followed by Storm the Fort. And down the outside, Harper Valley, 200 to go. Shushtar raced to Baggio. The rider of Shushtar took a peep over the shoulder. He's got Baggio at the moment. Many Hands 4 away, cannot reach them, and Shushtar and Baggio fighting the race out. Baggio fights back, Shushtar just in front. Baggio comes again, near enough to a dead heat this. Baggio has fought back when it looked like Shushtar was going to race away and win. Very, very close indeed. Third, a long way away, Many Hands from Harper Valley, then Kiwi Flights from Coughlak Valley, Storm the Fort, Regency Square, Majestic Mission, and Lady Honora. Well, I don't know the angle. I don't know the angle, and I won't put you out because one was coming back on the inside, which is not normally the way you go at Rose Hill, and the other one on the outside was tiring, and it looked to me as though on the line they've hit it locked together. Shushtar, you couldn't have put enough money on this at the 100. Matt Privato, hands and heels. He gets a bit worried here, Matt. Baggio's come back. Malcolm Johnston, look at this. Oh, what a go. What a go. Now that camera is about 1.5 metres just past the line, and I daren't go either way. Baggio in racebook order 421.60, and here's the number. Shushtar's held on. Shushtar has held on to win on the outside. Number 8 to pay $7.80 and $2.10. Over Baggio the inside at 160 and a long gap away. Many Hands, number 4, and many punters with less money. Very.
And the results there from Rose Hill Race 4. There's a couple I can think of in the Caribbean, but there's certainly not too many cricketers' clubs at major grounds around the world. Metres.
Pella Symphony comes back. We'll have them ready as the others are just about set. Just one still out, and also Snow Lord racing on Tuesday at Mornington with a very good card there. 9 races. The first event at 12:15. The second day of the VATC Spring Carnival here on Wednesday, 1,000 Guineas Day. The CUB Moe Cup should be a great program at Moe on Thursday, going on then to the Foster's Caulfield Cup here on Saturday. Now Pella Symphony to come up and join the line. He's just coming around the back of the stalls. Favourite Bundy Lad. And Bundy Lad at 3-1. 5-1 number 12, which is Pella Symphony. Pella Symphony to go in. The horses all stand up well. Palace Symphony coming up. So they're set for action in the Caulfield Guineas. 1,600 metres the distance of the race. Stand by for a start. There's the light. They're off now. And Let Him Ride on the inside, and Captive Edition, 2 of the first to begin with Palace Rain, who bounded out quickly, and so also did Yachty. And just in behind them, going forward quickly, is Roy's Boy, being followed by Just One. A bit further back is Snow Lord. Over on the inside is Q-Gen, followed by Bundy Lad, and back behind them Shoeshine Henry, followed by King Marauding, a length and a half to Hidden Cider. Palace Symphony's about 4th last on settling down, followed by Yachty. 2nd last is Reddinger. And as they race along down towards the 1,100 metre mark, here's a good go for the lead now. We're over on the inside, Let Him Ride, tackled and headed by Snow Lord. Captive Edition just in behind them, and they were being followed by Ken Fair. A length and a half further back then is Palace Rain, followed by Awesome Force on the inside of Just One, and going around them King Marauding. A length and a half to Shoeshine Henry is over on the inside of Bundy Ladder. They were being followed next by Palace Symphony. A length and a half to Q-Gent, a fair way back to Hidden Cider, and a good long way back behind them. Then came Roy's Boy, being followed by Yachty as they come down the side, and Redding has dropped back to the rear now, coming up towards the 600 metre marker, and Bundy Lad's gone right around the outside to hit the front as they come up towards the home turn. Bundy Lad the leader, a length Let Him Ride, half a length further back Ken Fair, Just One right around them, joining in now Palace Symphony from a long way back, and Palace Rain is getting a run on the inside. Captive Edition back behind them. They're followed by Shoeshine Henry, and further back in the field of Awesome Force as they make the home turn. Bundy Lad is the leader, tackled over on the outside by Palace Symphony and Palace Rain and Just One, and over on the rails Let Him Ride, followed by Shoeshine Henry and Captive Edition, but the leader Palace Symphony in front, tackled by Palace Rain. Palace Rain the outside, Palace Symphony are fighting it out. They're locked together from Shoeshine Henry and Captive Edition, coming home well from a long way back. Palace Rain hit the front in the Guineas, and Palace Rain will go on and score. Palace Rain will come home to win it. Palace Rain by a length and a half. Second home in the event would be Palace Symphony. Shoeshine Henry may have just got third ahead of Captive Edition. Close up behind them then would be Roy's Boy, followed by Bundy Lad, who weakened right out of that from Awesome Force and Redding. Just One, Yachty back behind them, Let Him Ride, followed by Q-Gent, and a good long way back in the field then to further away there is Ken Fair, and back behind them Hidden Saint, Snow Lord, and the last home is King Marauding. Well, the two Palaces fought it out.
Thanks very much. So Hayden looking very strong. He's on strike at the...
Crossing to Sydney race number 6, the Tooheys Draft welter handicap over 1,900 metres.
Says that Stall Gift is the one to beat. He's 11-2 on the TAB Stall Gift. And as they get ready now for race number 6, the Tooheys Draft handicap over the 1,900, race 6 here at Rose Hill. And a high cloud cover has come over the track to take a little bit of the heat out of the day. Cooled off nicely. Very pleasant conditions now. All in and set to go. Starter on the platform. Favourite Well Chilled, number 3. And they're off. Well Chilled away well from the inside. Has no trouble holding those immediately drawn on his outside in the early part, including Regal Demand, which is showing plenty of speed, and wider out the roughy Tar Lee going in search of the front running. On the opposite hand, though, slow to begin in the money, Willing, and also Strokes back with Diego. At the 1,600, Tar Lee took over to lead Well Chilled, running second, Regal Demand third. Now Stall Gift is taking off around those horses, going in search of the lead as he likes to do. Then came Tanzam back on the field, racing on the inside of Africana, a further 2.5 away, Willing around Diego, and 2.5 to Strokes on the inside of In the Money. There's plenty of speed on in this welter as they race down the back at the 1,200, and Tar Lee leads by 3/4 to Stall Gift. 3 lengths away on the inside, Well Chilled having the run of the race, and Regal Demand his outside. Further back on the inside came Tanzam from Africana, then 2 away, Diego racing to the inside of Willing, and 3 lengths away at the 1,000, Strokes on the inside of In the Money. A truly run affair, race 6 of the day, as they go on towards the 800 now, and it's Tar Lee 3/4 to on the outside, Stall Gift. 3 lengths away next came Regal Demand on the outside of Well Chilled, who's having to be ridden along now. Then Africana from Tanzam, Willing starting a run and wide, followed by Diego third last from Strokes hugging the rail, and last of all as they race onto the home turn In the Money. 400 out, and Stall Gift quickly put paid to Tarlee to race away. Stall Gift turned for home. He stayed hard up against the rail today too, by a length, but now quickly Regal Demand comes at him, and wider out Tanzam with a run. And here's Diego coming down the centre of the track and running on out wide. Strokes in the money, and deep is Africana. Many chances, 200 out. Diego's raced up and hit the front. Diego goes straight by on the inside, Stall Gift, and late in the money running on and through the centre, Tanzam, but Diego, the Kiwis too strong. Diego wins by a length and a half. Second place went to Tanzam, close for third, maybe in the money from Stall Gift.
There's Dewey Law getting 2 more runs there. Takes
the two-rack handicap over 1,600 metres.
Inside runner Prince Illyri, a winner in the Underwood Stakes at Wait for Age last time out here, beat some good horses. Vows in 2 was a big run in the Showday Cup. So was Majestic Boy, finishing just behind the place getters. Now here's Starring going up. Citizen, Terrare, Mantelpiece, Dark Sar. Dark Sar 11-2. A big winner at Flemington. Down considerably in weights for that win. Soho Square moves in, waiting for Just Tommy extreme outside. And this is the famous Grouse Toorak handicap over 1,600 metres. Standing by for a start. They stand well. Waiting for the light. Kushla Marie stands in well. They're ready. They're off. And it was a very good start too, and Majestic Boy jumped away nicely. So did Dark Sar, and Prince Illyri well out with Vows, and Ready to Explode going up towards the lead with Jim's Mate, followed by Terrare and Mamselle Purdue, and further back Kulang Road on the inside of Akushla Marie. Soho Square, Purple Curse behind them as they climb the hill, followed by Excited Angel. Over on the outside is Just Tommy, followed by Citizen, starring well back with Mantelpiece, and last Infallible. 1,200 to go. Jim's Mate had moved away a couple of lengths in advance of Soho Square on the outside of Ready to Explode. 1 length away, Mamselle Purdue, Purple Curse behind them. Prince Illyri on the inside of Terrare, Akushla Marie. A length and a half then to Vows, and they were followed by Majestic Boy, and further back in the field then. Over on the outside is Just Tommy as they come down the side, being followed by Excited Angel. Dark Sar's got a long way back in the field, got only 3 behind him, and they were Mantelpiece as one of them coming down the side, and Kulong Road as last of all. Jim's Mate the leader, up towards the 700, a length and a half, Ready to Explode in the box seat, 2 lengths away, Soho Square. Then Purple Curse, followed by Mamselle Purdue, and Just Tommy right around the outside, making ground, followed by Prince Illyri on the inside. Purple Curse is next there, followed by Citizen Infallible from a long way back, and further back then in the field, Excited Angel going forward, and Dark Sar second last as they round the home turn. 400 metres left to go. Ready to Explode takes the lead in the Toorak and got away. Ready to Explode, 2.5 lengths clear of Jim's Mate. Prince Illyri running on well down the inside, and further back then is Starring from a long way back, Mamselle Purdue. Excited Angel deep on the track, followed then at the head of the others by Infallible, but Ready to Explode 6 lengths ahead of Prince Illyri with 100 to go. Excited Angel running on. Dark Sar from a long way back, but Ready to Explode will bolt in. Ready to Explode won the Toorak by 5 lengths. Excited Angel, Prince Illyri third, then Infallible. Dark Sar made up a heap of ground, then Starring. Vows behind them, Akushla Marie, Mamselle Purdue, followed by Citizen, Jim's Mate, Mantelpiece, Purple Curse, and a good long way back in the field to Just Tommy, followed by Terrare, Kulong Road, Majestic Boy, and the last home is Soho Square. And that's the one you wanted to be on and running, a long way from home. So well was it travelling. Ready to Explode, written by Stephen King, wins the famous Grouse Toorak handicap in very easy fashion. Number 12, Ready to Explode, written by S. King is first, a bay gelding, a 4-year-old by Palace Music, out of Decanter, raced by Mr. and Mrs. K. Payne, trained by John Marr, number 12, to pay $38.50 and $9.80. Second is number 16, Excited Angel, written by Damien Oliver, at $3.30. Third, number 1, is Prince Illyri, written by Shane Scriven, at $3.
Well, Ready to Explode, and boy, didn't he do just that coming into the straight. Number 12 there, winning the Toorak handicap, which was race 7 at Caulfield. We'll be back at the Gabba in just a moment.